Hi there! So today we're going to do a tapping video about the dreaded Hangxiety, which is that feeling of complete dread and anxiety after you have been out, wherever you've been, the night before drinking. So you might have been around a friend's for dinner, out to a pub, or you might have just drunk too much at home. And this video is for that feeling when you first wake up in the morning of complete dread and anxiety and thinking, oh my god, what did I do last night? There's like blocks of information that are missing, like who did I talk to? Did I text anyone? Like that awful feeling when you first wake up in the morning. So we're going to do some tapping around that. Okay, so before we get started, I just want you to just take a moment just to ground yourself. So just if you're sitting down, just pop your feet firmly on the floor. And then just take a couple of nice deep breaths. So breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. And just carry on breathing for a moment with your hand just on your chest, breathing nice and deeply as I just talk you through a couple of things. So by tapping along with me, you agree to take full responsibility for your own health and well-being. Sometimes with tapping things come up, so just be aware of that. You know, treat yourself with self-compassion, be kind to yourself, journal and anything that's specific that might come up. And you can also tap on anything specific as well. So as I'm talking through the tapping, feel free to swap any of my words with any of your own words. Okay, so again, nice deep breath in and out. And I want you to just think about how you're feeling now at this moment about Hangxiety. And I want you to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. So 10 is like crippling. What did I do? I can't remember anything. I had a blackout. I'm just feeling so anxious. I never want to go out again. I never want to see anyone again. Right down to 0, which is like there's no anxiety. There's no hangover anxiety whatsoever. Things are absolutely fine. So wherever you're on that scale, maybe it's just a little bit of anxiety, 3, 4. Maybe it is quite high, 7 to 8. Just rate it wherever you think that would be best placed. And before we do tap, always remember to stay hydrated. Keep your hands clean as well because of, obviously at the moment we're in a pandemic. Make sure you've got your hands nice and clean because you'll be touching your face. Okay, let's get started. So just tapping on what's called the karate chop points. Again, breathing in. Just keep breathing and just repeat after me. So even though I have this awful anxiety, I accept myself and how I feel. Even though I've lost things that might have happened last night and I don't know what happened and it's making me feel really worried and anxious, I choose to love and accept myself anyway. Even though I didn't sleep very well last night, and I've got this feeling of dread in the pit of my stomach, I choose to deeply and completely love, honour and accept myself and anyone else who might be involved. Just moving to the eyebrow points. You can tap on one side or both sides, it's up to you. All this hangover anxiety, side of the eye, all this dread and worry under the eye. What did I say last night? Under the nose. What did I do last night? Chin point. I feel so ashamed of myself. Collarbone. Why can't I just drink like a normal person? Under the arm. Why do I always drink to excess when I don't need to? Top of the head. Why haven't I got that stop drinking alert that other people seem to have. Eyebrow point. I always have extra, even though I don't really need to or want to. Side of the eye. And then I end up feeling regretful in the morning. Under the eye. Feeling guilty about my drinking. Under the nose. Feeling dread in the pit of my stomach and that guilty feeling. Chin point. And just not sleeping very well. Collarbone point. Just tossing and turning overnight. Under the arm. My heart beating wildly. Top of the head. Why do I do it? Eyebrow point. Why do I feel the need to drink more than I should? Side of the eye. Is there a point where I could choose to stop drinking? Under the eye. Is there a point where I could choose not to drink at all? Under the nose. Because I'm wondering what's really going on here. Chin point. Is it because I feel anxious before going anywhere? Collarbone point. Do I have social anxiety about meeting new people? Under the arm. Do I worry about people and what they might think of me? Top of the head. Do I think that drinking makes me a better person? Eyebrow point. Do I think that drinking makes me a funnier person? Side of the eye. And is that really the truth? Under the eye. So maybe I could think about times where I didn't drink and still laughed and giggled and had fun. Under the nose. And this is something that I can keep thinking about the next time. Chin point. But for now, I'm open to forgiving myself a little bit. Collarbone point. Maybe I did overindulge. Under the arm. But what's done is done. Top of the head. I can't rewind things. Eyebrow. But if anything did happen, side of the eye, if I did forget something, or I said something, or I did something which I wouldn't normally do, under the eye, then I can make amends. Under the nose. I can apologise if I need to. Chin point. And know what my reaction might be if somebody apologised to me about their drinking. Collarbone points. And I know I'd forgive them. Under the arm. So, even though I have this hangxiety right now, top of the head, just choosing to feel calmer. eyebrow point. Just letting my body regulate itself. Side of the eye. Just knowing there are things I can do to help myself to feel better. Under the eye, one of which is doing this right now, tapping. Under the nose, and there are other things that I can do to help myself to feel better. Chin point. I can choose to eat healthily today and drink plenty of water. Collarbone. I can choose to meditate or to journal to help me to calm down a little bit. Under the arm. I can choose to forgive myself. Top of the head. And maybe I can explore this Hangxiety further. Eyebrow point. And over the next few days or week, I can journal about my Hangxiety. Side of the eye. I can think about why I feel, or I can't seem to stop drinking when I start. Under the eye. And maybe there's some issues there that I need support with. Under the nose. And maybe I can choose to have healthier drinking habits. Chin point. Maybe I could think about cutting down my drinking. Collarbone point. Maybe I could even think about stopping drinking altogether. Under the arm. But for today, I'm just releasing all this Hangxiety, and dread and fear. Releasing this Hangxiety from every cell in my body. Letting calmness just wash over me. Okay, so just stop there. Just place your hand on your chest. Take a nice deep breath in. Breathing out. Just sitting for a moment with appreciation that you've taken some action to feel better. You've taken some action to think about your drinking and your Hangxiety. And you've taken some action to forgive yourself and to release all those horrible feelings, because they aren't very nice. Well, I want you to just now check in with yourself again and think about the intensity of that Hangxiety. So I want you to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. And hopefully that has come down a little bit. You can let me know in the comments. If it hasn't come down or it's gone up, that's okay too. Just keep tapping, so just keep doing this video, see what comes up for you. Write it down, let me know in the comments and I can record another video for you to help you. Okay, take care, have a great day, and just remember, you know, it's a horrible feeling, Hangxiety, but it doesn't last, and fundamentally you are in control. And if you watch my last video that I recorded about Hangxiety, you can learn a bit more about my story with regards to being addicted to alcohol and some of the tips that I share in there as well that might help you. Okay, take care, bye.